Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pharaoh and Nuera. Finally back to this. I don't know when this is coming out, but I assume it's coming out a long time after the previous video, because I know that it's been like 5 days since I last recorded for this. So, you know, my schedule has not allowed me to record a lot, and I'm sorry. This happens sometimes. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to get through this mission quickly in just a few recording sessions. Anyway, Selima Oasis, the military version of Abu, which we just played. So, I know that last time was the first time, before Abu I mean, was the first time that we had a choice between two missions, and I mentioned they're usually very similar in the vibe. Abu and Selima are kind of different if I remember them correctly, if I remember Selima correctly. I think the only thing that's really like linking them together is that both missions are about getting a new source of construction material. See, Abu was the stones and Selima, I'm pretty sure, is the wood. Anyway, let's go take a look. It's pretty simple. It's a easier question mark version of Abu in terms of the wind conditions. Maybe the conditions on the landscape make it harder, I don't know. I know that we don't make jewels. I'm pretty sure your economy is supposed to be based on exporting wood. So, you know, it's not as profitable. Maybe that's the issue here. Also military. Of course we're gonna get invaded. We're even closer to the Nubians, which never invaded Abu. I don't think they ever do. As close to the water as you can. See, I've been doing that.
A new Pharaoh, Nebka, has been proclaimed, heralding the beginning of the third dynasty of Egyptian rulers. Nebka has brought great organization and structure to Egypt, ordering that all our realm be divided into districts, or nodes, each governed by a local ruler called a nomarch. Though this system may seem rigid, under his leadership, Egypt has grown and prospered, and made many great achievements in art and architecture. Merchant caravans, traveling oasis by oasis from deep within the African interior, have begun to provide Egypt with many rare and exotic luxury goods, now prized by our people. Unfortunately, these caravans are routinely attacked by warriors from Libya, and even by Bedouin of the eastern desert. To secure these trade routes, Pharaoh Nebka, he of the said Gendvi, wishes you to establish a military post at the Selima Oasis, the hub of the caravan trade, far beyond the borders of our realm. There you will find some trees suitable for timber, the sale of which will help you raise money to fund the establishment of this outpost. To forge weapons, you may obtain copper from our
just me, or this is a long text?
mines at Timna in the land of Sinai. From the Selima Oasis, you may import ebony from the African nation of Kerma. Once you have succeeded in establishing this outpost, it shall provide a reliable source of ebony for all the cities in our realm.
All the cities. All right. Oh, something I wanted to talk about too. Yeah, we've seen about that. Something I wanted to talk about too, because this is a military mission. I figure it's a good time to talk about it. The map is different than I remember it, which isn't a terrible thing. I'm just noticing. Huh. This is straight up in the desert with no greenery. It's kind of weird. Kind weird. There's some water, but with practically no trees over there. Yeah, the problem with trees as a source of income is you don't want to destroy them because they're the source of income, but also that's where the green is for wells and stuff. Anyway, I was going to talk about military just a tiny bit because it's a military mission. Might as well talk about it here. I remember in Timna, I was very happy when I saw what they did with the military, but I did say depends on the implementation, but the idea is great. So you might be wondering, what do I think of a military now that I've seen the implementation? It's meh. it's, I don't know, it's missing, it's lagging a little. It could be a lot better. There's a lot of auto battlers that are very popular, very fun, and for good reason. You can make them very fun. I don't feel like they did a great job making it a very fun auto battler here. It could be a lot better. It could be improved. You know, I remember Tim saying, to be fair, we haven't finished discovering everything about military. You get introduced to walls and towers much later in the campaign. Well, much later. Maybe not now, but from Timna, yeah, much later. You get introduced to those much later. And I remember Tim saying, like, well, I guess the walls and towers are out because there's no combat on the field. And I was thinking, I didn't reply with it, but I was thinking, no, on the contrary, they need to be in, and they need to matter. You need to make your actions as a city builder impact how well you perform in that auto battler. It has to matter. Something has to matter. The other thing I would like to mention too is the consequence for failing a combat is not great either. It happened to us once because we didn't have land troops in the naval invasion. It happened to us once, and all that happened is we lost half our gold, current gold. I think it was half, it was a lot, but we were rich, so it doesn't matter. And they raised the city palace. That's it as far as I could tell. Honestly, there should be more widespread random fires and stuff that happens. And the other thing I would mention is the raiders would most assuredly, definitely take your food. They would. Just would. That would happen. So that should happen too. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You don't have to make the consequence completely toothless. It can still be pretty harsh and still be way better than just instant restart the mission because game over. That was what it was before. That was bullshit. It's already better, but like you can give it more teeth, you know? You can. Maybe they do it later. I don't know. Just throwing my thoughts out there. So, Selima, let's analyze what we get to do here. This seems pretty standard. Food, hunting. There's birds here. Oh, I should put it at 5 times speed to see what the requests are. There's food here. I saw food down here. Was there one up? No, there's 2 sources of food. Hunting food. We can have like a few hunters here, a few hunters here or something. Price cut. Ebony. Oh, nice. So this is also... I remember this mission for 2 different reasons, and my brain did not link the 2 together like this is the same mission. Selima Oasis. So this is the introduction to wood. Cool. That's not the same map that it used to be. The other thing I'm noting is it's also the mission where you're meant to import ebony. And this is pretty much, as far as I know, the only exception, because normally, you know, the kingdom requests goods that you can produce. I believe in this mission, they'll be requesting... is it? Yeah, okay. They're going to be requesting ebony sometimes. And it's not a thing you produce. You have to import it to be able to produce it. And I remember... The other thing I remember from this game is you should set up a small import relatively soon. Because the way it's scripted... The first events of the games were scripted, and the way it was scripted, it was very bitch. It would give you a sandstorm to cut off land trade routes, so no trade routes whatsoever, because I don't know if it was no trade routes whatsoever or if it was just that one city that wasn't available, but you couldn't import ebony for a bit, and you would get a request for ebony during that, and if you did not import ebony in advance, you just don't get enough. You won't have your ebony in time to give it. Yeah, see, for this request specifically, maybe. Well, no, actually, because they didn't cut the access to ebony. But yeah, you should keep a little bit of ebony. We're probably gonna buy to maintain 400. Anyway, we're not gonna reply to that request just now. Kerma sells ebony. It buys stuff that we don't produce, I don't think. Well, I should finish looking what we produce. We produce game meat, that's it. That's fairly standard. Woodcutters, sure. We can make brewers, potters, papyrus makers. We cannot produce any of the materials needed for any of those, though. Woodcutting is the main source of income here. Yeah, I know. Shut up. We have two gods, Seth and Ra. Seth, I believe, is the military god. When he's happy, you get bonuses in combat. Combat, we're going to need to set that up probably as soon as possible, at least for archers. Maybe wait a tiny bit before we start importing copper for weapons. That's standard, okay. Trade city under siege. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. This happens. And you get requested ebony, and if you did not maintain some amount of ebony on hand, just in case, you get screwed. And then you have to work longer to reach the kingdom rating that you need. And it's annoying. Anyway. Sells clay and copper and weapons, but we're not gonna want that. Buys stuff that we don't need, but we're gonna need their copper to make weapons. We could use their clay to make pottery at a discount, because importing pottery is a lot, you know, costs a lot more than importing clay and just making it yourself. Chickpeas, yeah, we don't need any of this. They don't import wood either. That's boring. You buy wood. That's good. See, this is somebody we can make money off of. They also sell barley. We can make beer. We can't make pottery through them, though. We also can't import reeds. They buy papyrus, though. Wait, Bidju had papyrus production. This game's weird sometimes. Anyway, Badet sells reeds, buys wood, sells clay as well. Badet and Abedju seems to be the most important trade partners. They both buy wood. Yeah, and they give us all the prime resources we need for our crafting of pottery, beer, and papyrus. And we can even resell the papyrus then to like Abedju and Timna, which we will eventually open as well. Cool. We could eventually open this just to sell more beer if we're producing a ton, but probably not. And then Kerma is closed, but it wasn't buying or selling. Well, it was selling ebony, it was buying stuff we don't produce. So it doesn't matter. We're always opening Kerma anyway. So what's the plan? Get a lot of wood going, wood production going. We need to maintain our ebony real fast. Just a small supply of ebony, but we do need to maintain a supply of ebony. Let's see. Supply maintain of ebony, do wood. Just establish just a basic thing. Also establish some archers, although we're not attacked. I don't know if this timer keeps going. Hold on. We are... Yeah, sure, whatever. We're at November. Wait for a little bit, see if the time is going. Do you think the time's going? Science is fun. I get to learn new stuff. The time wasn't going, because it would have been much further. That's probably the time it took me to actually get in the menu. Alright, what are we doing then? Shush. There's a source of food here. There's a large concentration of wood, like here, right? If we have woodcutters around here, they've got a lot of wood to work with. We can maybe expand it later towards here. Or over here, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Shush! May 2648, and it's in a year, so in 2649. May 2649, the first invasion. Which we should be ready for if military is something we prepare from the get-go, we should be ready for it. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, I think we set up the first housing block somewhere around here. Like, it could have a well, it could be like a normal square here that I like to do. Food is down here, and then wood industry over here, maybe also imports, and then the import, just wood industry, and then the imports and the rest of the industry would be on this side. Well, the problem with this, setting up the industry here, is that if I want to set up another housing district over here, near the other source of food and more wood, becomes more complicated, because the marketplaces are very far away. We'll figure it out. I'm going to start with this, like I said, and then we're going to figure it out later for the rest. I mean, maybe we just produce stuff from 2 places. That's not practical. I guess you produce it from here and you have some storage yards that are on get for those resources, but they only get like a quarter of their space, which should get it done. Probably. I think so. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Time for a time lapse. Here. Okay, I think this is fine. I've set up a bunch of stuff. We'll see how much of it is truly necessary. You got the wood over here with a storage yard specifically for the wood. You got the food right here. They should be able to hunt this down a lot and fill up these granaries. 2 granaries is maybe excessive. I've begun setting up a beginning of a industry. It's going to be more complicated than this, but yeah, these are all going to be houses basically, and these are all going to get to be houses basically on this side. And you can have rows that come here for worker access, right on the edge here. And we can, this is going to be the place where we import our stuff: clay, barley, reeds, copper, and ebony. Might as well send it all there. Which means I'm eventually going to start setting up the military on this side, but we're going to let people move in for now. But yeah, pretty standard housing district, standard for me. Couple religious places. I'm not using this space super much, but that's where the ostriches are. That's where the food is, you know? I set down these houses first. I'm hoping that that means they're going to move into those houses first. Let's speed it up just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Okay, fine. Times 5. I'm a little impatient. Just a little. Oh, hell yeah, they went there first. So the economy is going to get going first. Price cut. Wonderful. That's wonderful because it costs a lot. Oh, I'm out of... I've probably already imported stuff. Yeah, I've imported ebony already. I got the extra fund. It's fine. We have water, so the houses will evolve. I guess I'll set down these houses as well. There's no reason not to. I know there are going to be houses. Courthouse is going to be here. Taxman's probably going to be here. I can make more houses here if I want to. I can also keep the space for some industry if I need it. Wood is accumulating just nicely over here. We've got a pretty decent amount of wood already. That's what, 1,000 wood, I think? It's gonna sell for quite a bit once the merchants can come over, because one merchant already made it, sold me all of his 400 ebony, but that's about it. So the first U is going to have to... I don't like how wide the first U has to be. It's just a one line here. Another line can come down here and get it, and another line can come down here and get some, and another line can come down here and get these. Like, I got some space, I suppose. I'm getting some food. They're evolving already. I love it. Let's get a little bit of desirability. Sitting dude. That's not the sitting dude. That's the sitting dude. Gonna look this way. Cool. No entertainment. I am going to have to set up entertainment. Sure. I believe... Hold on, let me check something real quick. Personal mention, village palace. I can put it right here. And I can have the U this way. Can't be a super big U. But I can have it this way. And I can have culture over here. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to put a roadblock here for the moment. Make it simpler for this to do its job. But yeah, I can move this like this. I can... Yeah, I got plenty of space I can use here for just industry in general. And I don't need that much space. Houses are evolving. The economy is starting to go. It's a lot of woodcutters. They're spreading out. Oh, and the hunter. It's a lot of hunters too. They have to go over here to find some meat sometimes. These are not respawning fast enough, which is fine. It's very much fine. I like not having to rely to floodplains too much, because floodplains, you have to wait a while till you get the food, and then it's not enough for a first housing block, and it's just kind of a little bit of a struggle. Just a little bit. But it's fine. Okay, I want to get some military going. And some culture, I guess, but one thing at a time. Unemployment is extremely high. Oh boy. We're gonna need to fix that. Okay. I'm gonna set up military this way. Gonna put down a first archer fort up here somewhere. I don't care. Somewhere I'm not gonna build. Because they are they're one of the most undesirable buildings in the game. I need a recruiter. I'm gonna put the recruiter over here. We're gonna need to add a few services to that lane specifically. Architect Spurs. I'm gonna put it here. Well, no, I'm gonna put it here. Okay. Military has been set up. I am going to need more jobs for more people though. Let's set up the culture as well, although that's going to unlock more people doing more things. I don't know how much I like that. Conservatory and day in school. I'm going to put down, I have money, sure, I'm going to put down the village palace then. We're going to set up the courthouse. It's probably somewhere in here because why not? And a tax collector right here. People hate tax collectors, but fuck them. I want money. That's more jobs. It's like 22. 22. 2, not the number. It's 10 workers. It's producing archers. We've got... oh, it's not 9, it's 7. It's going down. I'm stupid. I saw 48 and I thought 49, obviously, but no, it's going down. It's 47. We've got 3 years. We're fine. Well, less than 3 years now, but we're fine. Pottery. Okay, pottery is the... Why are you? How's the food never making it to you? We're gonna maybe create a couple more hunters. I'm gonna leave a space here so that they can walk better. You're going the wrong way! God damn it. Unemployment is still catastrophic. Oh no. Well, we need to set up some... Okay, you know what? I have the economy fine. Let's start importing some clay and make pottery, and importing some barley, making beer and all that stuff. They're relatively cheap resources anyway. We want barley, we want clay, and we want reeds especially. Import to maintain 800. We're gonna create all of these industries because we have the money. This is a bit wasted, but yeah, it happens. Kinda has to. Kinda has to. Well, no, there's a way to make it better. It doesn't matter. Alright. Gonna have a line going this way. We've got services for both of these. We are going to create storage yard. You know what? I'm gonna move this. Empty, empty, empty. I'm gonna move that to the storage yard I just created. Empty and empty. And you're going to be accepting... Probably just... You know what? I'm gonna make one storage yard per resource I really like. So you're gonna be the pottery resource storage yard. This place is going to be the one with all the materials. this. That's bricks. I confuse it with clay sometimes. They're somewhat similar. Clay, barley, reeds, ebony, and copper. How do I have 5 quarters of yada yada? Well, these two, copper and ebony, I only plan in maintaining 400, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. Okay, it needs to find a storage yard. It's going to right now. There we go. Okay. This is the pottery one. I'm going to keep the store moving. It's not story. This is gonna be the beer one. I'll put papyrus somewhere else. It doesn't really matter. Stuck in distribution. Papyrus can be... This can continue to be the culture, actually. I don't need it to be anything else. I might have to move culture further up the lane, though. That way I can put a personal mention down here. Sure. Whatever. Do I have scribal schools? Oh, I do. Yeah, I don't need scribal schools to have super good access to papyrus, because I mostly just sell papyrus. Except none, you're gonna be the papyrus storage yard. Did I set up to sell papyrus? I forget. Yeah, I did not. Exporting went over 0. Papyrus is not something I truly care about. We're maintaining these, and then we're going to export. I don't have an export option for both of these. Eventually I'll have it, sure. Now we need to set up the industries themselves. I don't like this space over here. I kind of needed houses over here. And a road. Yeah, it's not super efficiently spaced. I keep doing it wrong. I can't get it right. God damn it. We're gonna have some potters. We're gonna have 3 of each to begin with. Going to have a transversal over here. And then we're going to have... I should keep these in the middle. Yeah. I don't know, it's fine. It's gonna be ugly, but it's gonna be fine. Production of these, because it's a 3. I hate it. I hate it, but I'll do it. This is gonna be a weaponsmith. Okay. Where are the merchants? Merchants! I have a lot of people coming in. Unemployment is fine, but more people coming in, so it's not gonna stay fine. I'll need to find more stuff for them to do. Deliver. I am ready for you, Mr. Pharaoh. Alright, I'm gonna wait for time to pass a tiny bit. We need our industries to get set up. Oh, I'm gonna need to set more stuff up. What am I doing? You know what? I'm going to prepare industry. No, it's military. I'm going to prepare a couple of weaponsmiths. There's gonna be another transversal here. Oops. I'm going to move the services a little, because they need to be at both ends. I'm doubling the services so it's not efficient, but like, who cares? It's fine. There's one here. I need other services right on the other side. There you go. It's probably not good enough to make the unemployment go down. Well, it's 36 workers. I don't know how much of an effect it's gonna have. I'll let the time pass a little bit because I can't find an occupation for everybody just by snapping my fingers. But we'll figure something out. We'll just figure something out. It's fine. Probably. Oh, Royal Scribe, unresolved Pharaoh reason phrase 1 have become more popular among you fellow. I don't know. That's an interesting bug. I don't know. I thought I had to show it. Oh, while we're here, since I'm not speeding, I didn't go very far before getting that. I got to the end of the week. So I noticed a few things. Well, I had ideas. And I even have budget, so I should probably do it. Unemployment is rising. I really need to do something. So there's a hole here. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened, but here we are. It's fixed. So an idea I had was to change up a few things. Like this, and then like this. And then I move these, right? It's all three of these. I move these over here. Hello, there we go. Delete those. And then I can have houses here, and so I can give worker access to an overseer that's walking this way, and so I can have stuff over here. I can have my personal mansion somewhere on here. That's kind of cool. I can have some services because I need to not collapse and stuff. You know how it is. Some services over here. This one and this one. Wonderful. They're gonna be going. I can add some more wood cutting over here probably, or maybe over here. But yeah, and I can add more. There's already some woodcutters coming all the way here, but I can add a few more woodcutters here, and we're gonna cut into these trees as well when I do that. And have another storage yard over here that accumulates wood or something. It's just more workers, right? I feel like that's pretty cool. So, I don't know how far I would need to put it. You know what? Let's run the... Oh, running a little too fast. Where did the... Okay, I wanted to observe the overseers. How far do the overseers go? Because on the on this side, it's going to be overseers that need to get way up here. One of the overseers turned around here. The other one around here. So I can probably... I probably can't go much further than, like, here. Alright. Let's get some more woodcutters. It's excessive, but I don't care. I need jobs. I need to provide jobs to people. Except Paul. There we go. I don't have work camps either, so that's another issue. Alright, the houses are evolving. Unemployment is ridiculously out of hand. Maybe culture can help a little bit, I don't know. Doesn't cost a ton. We're gonna have 3 of each, maybe. It's ridiculous, but here we are. This one can be over here, sure. How many, Mr. Overseer of Workers? 111. It's a few too many, huh? Huh. But I was looking at it too, and ratings is done, basically, apparently. I just need to get my, the correct amount of people. Which is an issue. I think what this means is once these houses continue to evolve, It needs pottery, but I've turned pottery online. It's going to start evolving again. I don't know how high we get with that housing block in terms of just, you know, much population we're gonna get. But oh, I forgot to add a scribal school, because why not? I'm pretty sure I don't have a scribal school anywhere. Let's put it here and have an extra row of houses, I guess, because nothing else is gonna fit there. People are joining in. You know what? We're also going to add a few shrines. So 1, 2, 3. That's for the secondary god, I think. Right? Who's the main god? Seth is the main god. He's displeased. Oh. Oh. Seth, I love you. Please love me too. We're gonna add a bunch of shrines to you. You'll be happy, I swear. Well, I hope. I don't know about I swear. I swear was probably the wrong choice of word. Put that here. Actually, I was gonna move the firehouse here too. So firehouse goes here and doesn't go here. That being said, with how many worker problems we have, we might as well just, you know. Oh, they're evolving again. Uh-oh. Alright, maybe? I don't know. And we're gonna add a bunch of just random crap. Potters, brewers, name it, all of them. You can be here. We're gonna add some services too, because they're gonna collapse and stuff otherwise. But yeah, production. Some potters maybe? I don't know. They don't need to be efficient. Some potters, some brewers. I'm not gonna... This is pretty far from here, but like these producers are gonna have priority anyway, because they're closer. There, a bunch of useless... production buildings. Love to see it. Some more Seth love, because we love Seth over here. I did spend a lot of money. Beer. We've got beer too. Well, we'll see. I guess I could add houses here. Let's finish this district. Oh boy. They're upgrading it even now. Oh. Alright, Mr. Overseer of whatever it was, granaries. 500 more, that's it. I'm gonna need like 1,000 more spaces. We're gonna want to... You know what, actually? Maybe we try a little posh house over here. Because why not? Any other places we could fit a little posh house? I'm gonna fit another posh house over here. Hold on. Remove the scribal house. Remove... We need to put the scribal house somewhere. We don't need this many houses over here, I think. Especially like you. Alright. Scribal school's gonna be here. A bunch of people just got kicked out. Too bad for them. Well, whichever of you goes first is evolving. Congratulations. I'm going to put gardens there and see who wins the race. One of these two... Okay, I never explained that, actually. So, once you reach a certain level, I think it's 12, every level afterwards, they can get bigger, they start taking luxuries and stuff, but also the house gets physically bigger. The workers in the house, the people in the house stop providing workers, but they give a lot of tax revenue. So the house gets bigger. I mentioned that you can't have it by accident where it evolves and you don't have workers anymore. It can't because the house has to be bigger. It's very rare for a house to have space to go bigger if you don't want it to go bigger, right? So here, it can grow, it's got space, it's allowed to grow over nothing or gardens. So there's gardens here, whichever of these two houses wants to grow first. We'll get it. I need to import a second type of food. Apparently. I'll just put a... Is there no... There's a road here. I'm gonna put a storage yard right here to... provide that. Provide the second food, import it there. Storage yard. We're going to import... what can we import? Mr. Overseer of Commerce. We got chickpeas, wonderful. Import to maintain 16. Why not? It's gonna cost a lot to begin with, and then it's going to stabilize. There we go. We're importing chickpeas. We're gonna get our secondary source of food. It's fine. But yeah, we're gonna try to get a few posh buildings. So maybe this one can even grow into a 4 spaces, which would be kind of cool. It's gonna need a lot of desirability though. So here we go. Desirability. It's gonna grow over all these gardens. And then it's gonna need statues and stuff. Let's plaza it up too. Hell yeah. Second food, it's coming, it's coming. Just gotta wait for the 14 additional workers. Ah, see? I dumped a bunch of workers here. None of them are doing anything. Well, some of them are, actually. I'm not doing a lot. Oh. A debilitating siege now strikes at Kerma because of the trade going down? That's kind of weird. I have 400, so if the Pharaoh wants something, I can probably provide. But just barely. Anyway, we're doing posh some posh little houses we're probably gonna want. We're probably gonna need to establish another housing district. We're probably gonna want mostly posh houses in that one, so that we don't increase the amount of workers, because we don't need that many more workers, really. Upgrading it. Where are you going? Are you done upgrading? Okay, second type of food needs to come in. Chickpeas have been imported. Looking for... Oh, here she comes. Yeah. Hello, lady. Yeah. So big posh houses require a lot of desirability. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plaza this side to help these houses a little bit. I'm also going to add statues, big old statues, like over here. You're walking over where I want to put it. Stop it. Why are you cutting that tree? That tree doesn't need to be cut. I'm gonna add a couple of birds. Get out of there, bird. I want to add my bird. There you go. That should be enough desirability to get as high as we can. I don't know how high we can go. Oh, you know, I'm importing ebony. I guess the bazaar is going to want to buy ebony to distribute it to the places that want it. Typically, for the biggest houses, you need 2 marketplaces. Otherwise, the supply is just not consistent enough. Like, you have trouble providing. Okay, we're back up to 15%. That's unfortunate. What is going on? Okay, granary. No, not commerce. Granaries. 200 more people. Yeah. I could add more stuff here, but it's not gonna do a ton. Look at them. They're cutting all the way over here. They're trying. Alright, hold on. Maybe more woodcutters. One more here. One more here. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. What's the one place thing that takes the most workers? This is 5. 2. That's not it. 6. Fireplace. Police. 6. 5. How are we doing here, by the way? Oh. Produce composite bows from wood. I don't think I can produce those. That's new, by the way. I guess we need to put down another fort. Because 16 is how many you get. Deliver. Is it not gonna get the second type of food? Where's the food distribution? Where is it? Where are my chickpeas at? Bazaar's right here. It would necessarily walk in front of one of these. Oh, I guess it gave all its chickpeas already. God damn it. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, it's gonna take a while before supply of chickpeas has been stable, but... Linen? Oh. I'm not importing linen. I guess I'll be importing linen then. Overseer, commerce, a little bit of linen, import to maintain, not a ton because that costs a lot. I do need a place that accepts it. There we go. I now have a place that accepts it. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait until... Well, hold on. Can I wait? Ew. Unemployment is still an issue. Okay, cool. Hmm. I think maybe we have a secondary district and it's going through this. What do you think? I think that could be kind of cool. The one problem is that you cannot build on spawning grounds for ostriches. So that's kind of awkward, you know? Because the ostriches spawn here. Hmm. I'm just gonna add some storage yards that are going to be on get for the resources I'm gonna need, I think. Well, the linen is right here. We need to get these two mainly. Papyrus is not super critical. Can I wait just a little bit? I'm eventually going to have people complaining about the unemployment. It is going to be an issue. Well, a bunch of people are going to stop being workers. Well, not a bunch, but a few are going to stop being workers once these evolve. It might be fine. Maybe. Linen. Where are the merchants at? I want my linen. Alright, I'm kind of rich. I'm gonna start setting up a secondary district over here. Maybe some... I'll figure something out. Oh yeah, I was gonna firehouse kind of all over the place. Gonna remove one shrine, Mr. Seth. Because I need to add firemen. I should add police officer, to be honest. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what they can do. I don't think they'll manage to do much. They will have 2 full troops of archers at our disposal. Is that a lot of firemen? Is that enough firemen? It's not enough? Well, these need to find workers, but once they do, it'll be fine, right? They just need to figure out that they need to go over here. One of them did, the others didn't. I figure once all of these firemen are doing their job, you know. Yeah, 7%. There you go, we solved it. I'm gonna wait a bit. Just gonna hold on a bit. I might add a posh district. I think I'm gonna have to. Well, am I gonna wait? Just a bit. Oh, this is new. I'm getting under attack relatively soon. I just built a fort, by the way. Oh yeah, deliver, sure. I just built a fort. I just started the import of copper, and I built a another fort of archers. Yeah, these are full already, and a fort of infantry, which will fill up as we go, I suppose. I imagine. Maybe it's time I created the extra district. Probably is. How's the god looking like right now? Religion overlay? Never mind that. It's not overlays, it's overseers that I need. It's benevolent now. We're not holding festivals, but I should hold a festival to Seth. Really? That's too many. Whoops. Actually, just let's do a time lapse of me building the thing and then some sort of small, but you know, some sort of small district. Okay, well there you go. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this is as high as they're gonna get. You need a mortuary for more than this. So it's just a small little thing. Extra room for 38. People, please come in. Anyway, I've built it so that I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these big 90 people houses. Plus a few here for worker access. Cool. Oh, I forgot to add... Yeah. I forgot to add something very important. We do need worker access here, and then we need to have I mentioned it. Storage yards that are on get. So that the marketplace can actually get this stuff. He's only gonna get for quarter this, and I think that's really it. Get. Here we go. So those resources are gonna be right here. The food is right here and here. The linen's right here. Should be fine. Yeah. Foreign army is invading. I'm sure this is gonna go well for us. Are the weapons getting made, please? Oh, here we go. It's probably gonna be bugged out because I'm speeding. Let's see. Okay. Oh no, deaths. I lost an archer. It's fine. Okay. Now that this has happened, and I'm not getting attacked anymore, I remember political. Distant battle here. I assume it's gonna be fine. Sure, to send both of these. These two are gonna be ready for the next invasion, probably, right? Cool. Alright, that's kind of it. I'm going to unpause, let it go. Oh, wait. I forgot. Storage yards can burn down and stuff, you know? Alright, here we go. Once these are ready to upgrade, I control the upgrades with statues so that they can't grow big in the wrong direction, right? I'll let one grow big at a time. That's kind of how you do it. I could have one more, I guess. I wasn't sure that I would be able to. But I guess I can. I'm kind of being silly not preparing that. I should also plazify everything in here. Sure, this is plazas now too. Because I'm lazy. Alright, now I'm cutting for real until something happens. I'll probably just cut to the mission ending, really. I forgot entertainment. I'm kind of an idiot. There, I fixed it. I knew I was missing something. Alright, now I'm cutting to the end of the whole thing. Probably. I guess I could build the things. There, I built the things. Woo. I'm not sure what that does, to be honest. God's probably happy with me, right? Or benevolent or whatever. You know what I should have done too? I should have overseer temples and just throw down a festival. Let's go. Oh, I need to choose Seth. There we go. Why is there... I made 2 temples to Ra? Oh, right, because I have a temple complex, right? Here is a temple complex. Please. Hopefully we liberate the city before we have to give the Pharaoh more ebony. Honestly, I think we'd just end the mission before then, but that's just me. Physician or mortuary? There's a... Oh, I forgot to rebuild the physician. I'm kind of an idiot. I wanted to move it and I forgot to do that. Yeah. Seth will kill enemies. It's pretty great. Okay. They're evolving again. What a... Desirability. Alright, hold on. I can fix that. Gonna have some of these. Yeah, this one's a bit more awkward. Let it go for now. Yeah, now it's asking for space, so... You're expanding this way. Please do. Oh, it needs... Oh, wonderful. It needs a luxury. It's not getting it. Yeah, Ebony's way over here. Is there another luxury like jewels I could be importing? I got the money for it. I'm pretty rich. Chivalry, anybody? Yeah. What do you mean export? I want to import it. God damn it. Well, I don't have a big enough supply of ebony right now, so they won't evolve. So I'm gonna be full of unemployment right now. Hold on. Let's try to give a bunch of people a bunch of work. Oops. Let's try to give a bunch of people a bunch of work while we wait for the houses to evolve. Still, you know what? We're gonna end the mission. Oh, yes, cool. We're gonna end the mission before this is even relevant. This is already 16. This is 11. It's not done. Well, anyway, I'm here for more of this. Thank you. More! Get out of there, stupid ostrich. Thank you. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Karma is back to being available. Thank you. I need the luxury. Oh, it's already open. Oh, there you go. More firemen. The city might burn down at any minute. We need to protect ourselves. Yes, thank you, Seth. That's like the third time you tell me, but like nobody's invading. Sorry. Almost there. 2 more people. Come on. There we go.
Well done.
Yes!
You have met the twin challenges of securing an important trade route and building a prosperous city that provides for even the most discriminating citizens. Your achievement is truly noteworthy.
Kingdom rating climbed all the way up to 92, and we were so profitable. We were at 83. Culture was kind of shite, but whatever. It was good enough. Alright, well that's going to be it for Selima Oasis. Next time, we get to see all about something or other. Sakara! The very memorable Sakara. At least I find it very memorable. I don't know about all the people that have memories of this game, but I find it very memorable. Anyway, we'll see about that next time. Until then, see y'all.